What's up, guys? Today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite projects in the entire space, one of my biggest bags. Obviously, with the recent dip that we've had in the market, it was on quite the discount, good buying opportunity, and I just haven't made a video for it in a while. Today we're going to be talking about HBAR. So if we just start here over at the chart, obviously the dip that we had was pretty nasty, coming down to under 6 cents, which if you were not in HBAR, that's a great level that you could have been buying at. We did go a bit lower throughout the bear market, right? Like we hit a little under 4 cents, but 6 cents was not a bad level to be getting in at. A lot of my HBAR purchases were around 5-6 cents. Now, I would have liked to see us hold that previous low that we had right around where we're sitting right now, actually around like right under 7 cents, because again, I'm just doing some amateur TA here, just scribbling on some stuff real quick. But this level that we were at was our low for quite some time, since the beginning of the year, basically. Now, we swept that low and we went under it, but we kind of touched this uptrending support line, and it's looking like we're hopefully going to be closing the weekly here back above this line. So as long as we close this weekly candle here, I think things still are kind of intact structurally. It would have been better, of course, to not sweep. I don't know. At the end of the day, who knows? We're here for the long term. We're here for the utility. The one thing that just worries me is that there are a lot of alt charts that look just messed up from this dip, but there are some positive signs emerging right now with Bitcoin getting a bounce. XRP as well, looking to hopefully close back in this falling wedge and close its weekly within this triangle and not be breaking down. So just drawing a little confluence between other projects within the market. HBAR still isn't a great buy, right? We had just a big accumulation range, and we've kind of broken out of that, and now we've kind of just been consolidating, reaccumulating, retesting the top and now the middle of this range. And if we come over here to the HBAR market cap chart, this is pretty nuts. So the bottom of the bear market, we hit just under $1 billion in market cap. On this dip, we hit right around $2 billion in market cap for HBAR, which is just so unbelievably undervalued in my opinion. And again, here you could see on this pretty solid uptrend we're kind of putting in here. And I just think that HBAR has such a long way to go for its market cap. I think it has so much upside potential here in the long term, especially as we do enter a phase of the market where utility starts to matter. So just a little thought experiment here. If HBAR were to have the same market cap that Solana currently has, that puts HBAR at $1.80. And I don't think that that is even a crazy target, 64 billion for the market cap of HBAR. I think it could go much higher. I think it could go to the hundreds of billions when you consider the fact of all the people they're working with and all of the utility that the coin has and what they're doing. I think it could hit hundreds of billions in market cap. And here you see if it had the market cap of ETH, that puts HBAR at $10, which is just crazy. That's well over like almost a 200x from here, 150x from where we're at now. You come over to their website, right? We've gone over this plenty of times, but all the people on their governing council, you have names like Boeing, Chainlink, Dell, T-Mobile, Google, IBM, LG, what else? Tons of names here, guys. Ubisoft, UCL. You just go through it. They are so well connected, and they're doing so many things in the space. We had that news announcement a couple months ago of a BlackRock fund being tokenized on Hedera, and then it just got flooded into oblivion and no one seemed to care. But these things are all still happening. HBAR is still the same project. It's still doing all these things, still has all of these partners. None of that has changed because of this dip in the market. If anything, this was just an amazing buying opportunity to scoop up some more HBAR. I didn't have the capital I want right now to be buying more, unfortunately. So I have all my bags. They're packed. I'm holding them for the long term. But that's what I'm thinking about the charts. That's where we're at. Let's go through some tweets here. Here from Jason Egervari, 58 billion transactions for Hedera by the end of the weekend. So that's another thing most transactions out of any crypto in the entire space by far. Often gets ignored and not acknowledged, but massive there from Hedera, 58 billion almost. We'll be at 100 billion before we know it. Here from Crypto Wealth, HBAR DCA areas, showing his fib targets and how we are currently sitting at one of these areas $2 cost average. Here from HBAR Tender, I'll say it again, investing in Hedera now is like investing in Amazon in the 1990s, HBAR to the moon. And he says, this guy says you'll have to wait for 20 years to see your profit. And then this guy says somewhere buying sub 3 cents. And I don't think it's going to take 20 years. Again, I am here for the long term. I think this thing could take like a decade to truly realize its potential. But on the way up, I would intend to take some profits and then have a bag that I keep for the longer term, for the rest of my life. Same as if you had Amazon stock in the 1990s, the smart thing to do would have been take some profits on the way up, but have a bag of that you just hold on to forever. And ultimately, it will hopefully keep appreciating over time. Here from Steph's Crypto, HBAR is a great buy at the moment, in my personal opinion. The price will most likely set a new all-time high in the coming months. Don't sleep on it. Watch my new video here. And that's another thing. HBAR hasn't had much of a cycle. It hasn't really been around for an entire cycle. So this thing has the potential to go and really have its first true bull run. And we'll get to some of those targets in a second over here for that. Here from Crypto Troll, HBAR Bloodbath, lower than I expected, not going to lie. Is it game over? Well, for bears, it might be because of the hidden bullish divergence on the weekly RSI. Now is not the time to sell. Survive this and you'll be proud of yourself. So yeah, just showing how there is a lower low here on the RSI and a higher low in price. Hidden bullish divergence could be the setup that we need to bounce out of here. Here from the Hedera Bull, people will soon buy HBAR higher than when it already exploded, or higher when it already exploded. Showing the line for 6 cent HBAR is small, but at $5, people will be lining up. Here from someone, can't pronounce all that, that's a lot. Whoa, bruh, dude, bruh. HBAR, that wick stopped, dead at the top of my green box here. So that liquidity flush hit exactly where he had his green box set up for a buy zone. And we bounced off of there so far. So time will tell. So wait and see if that plays out. Finally, here from 24K Crypto, revised bullish count, wave 2 of 3, close to completion with a bullish extended running flat structure for HBAR. While the prolonged duration of this flat correction is unusual, the count is still possible and may indicate a strong bullish trend continuation. So here he is showing his Elliott wave counts, and with his fibs lined up, for him, his fib is indicating that we would have a move up to between $5 and $9. So I think that's really bullish for the time frame he has drawn on here. I think it would take longer. Of course, anything can happen. Things can move fast in this space. But a $5 to $9 price target sounds incredible. I think that's really optimistic for this cycle and for this time frame. I think something more realistic is probably around $2. But again, we'll have to wait and see. Anything can happen. I am bullish, and I would not be surprised if we did get that high. I'm just not going to count on it, if that makes sense. So hope you enjoyed this little update on HBAR. If you did, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.